Oh, hi. Hello, dolls. It's me, Jesse Naka at Twitch.television. Hello, your local, silly lady in kimonos here. To provide some crafting-related content for your viewing and listening pleasure. What's up, guys? How's it going? How you doing? Hey. How's it going? Baby is a sleepy, and we're gonna do some stitching. I actually have a tiny sliver of confidence that he'll be asleep for a good chunk. He has been, I've been giving him a bottle at around 8:30ish, 9ish, and he's been going down for a nap. If he doesn't nap before that point and then he has a bottle, he tends to conk out for a little bit. So we're gonna take this opportunity and do some stitching. Let me make sure that we're up over on YouTube. Yes, we are. That's lovely. Make sure you like and subscribe over there. Anyway, how are you doing? How you guys doing? I hope you're well. Hi Jiggity, hi Bo. Oh, hi Bo. It's special hi for you. It's the coolest mother in the East. Oh, thank you. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, we're trying something new today. We're trying a new angle on my work because I've been really annoyed. Let's just put it that way. I've just been really annoyed at the shadow of the camera on my work, and it's not something that I want to be there, so we're gonna look at it from the side. Let's go check it out. Here we are. I hope that this works for you guys. Maybe we should back this up a little bit. I also have a little sign back here, but I think it's not positioned correctly. Oh, I should have done a little bit more testing before we started. Bo's been having blood times lately. Released a new album the other day. Hey, let's go. That's cool. Important question is, how is Jessie? Jessie is okay. I think. I'm up and down. I'm up and down a lot. Baby care it's a job. It's a full-time job, and it can be amazing and wonderful, and it can also be grueling, and totally draining. And both of those things can be true. I love my little guy. I love him to pieces. I would do anything for him. But yeah, it's hard sometimes. But I'm doing okay. I have a crazy story to share, but we're going to go ahead and get stitching. Is this angle all right for y'all? I think maybe... Here, I want to check my silly little sign. I have a like and subscribe sign. It's definitely in the wrong place, so let's reposition that. There we go. That works, right? What if my scissors aren't here? What if I... cast a shadow. Here, actually put it on the stand, Jesse, instead of... There we go. There you go. You can read that. That's fine. Okay. You'll just be able to see that when I turn things over. Is this angle okay? It just says like. Hold on. Now we can just see like here. Let me see if I can... I probably should have raised the arms. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine if it just says like. Anyway, I have a crazy story. So, context of this story. I don't have really any friends that live here. Hi, Furball. The hands, we can play rock, paper, scissors. Yes, I'm here. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Did I win? Let me know. So I don't have any friends here. We moved, pretty far from where we used to be. Coco, well, no, I don't mean in Japan, Kino. Also, hello, Kino. Coco does not live in my town. Where am I? Oh, I'm down here. Okay. Let me know if this angle, if there's anything up with the camera, anything like that. Oh, hi, Hayacho. So anyway, I don't have any friends in this town that we moved to. and I was like, I want to make friends. I'm very lonely. Parenthood can be super isolating, especially when you're taking shifts like hubby and I are. We barely have time to hang out with each other, you know, sans baby. And I was like, maybe it would be nice to make some parent friends. So like I start Googling, like trying to find out if there's like meetups in my area or anything like that. I'm not really finding much, and like the one thing that I did find that was kind of promising is not a walkable distance, so we'd have to drive, and because I can't drive yet, that, you know, it kind of, you know, I can't take baby there during the day when hubby's sleeping, and, you know, it's just like, it was just a little deflating. So yesterday, yeah, I do. Yesterday, baby was starting to get a little fussy. I had already taken him outside once to kind of calm down. It's just kind of to hit a reset button on him, you know, and had brought him back in. He was playing all nice and calm, and then he stumbled, fell down into his jingly like ring tower thing, and spooked himself, because he was just like, you know, he was like on the edge of, like, he hadn't napped and he was just fussy. Like, it can take one tiny little thing to like set him off into meltdown mode. And I was like, oh, we already went outside, like I don't want to have to take him outside again. And I was just like, I picked him up, we were walking around the living room. I saw people walk by with a dog outside, so I went to the window to be like, look at the dog. But then by the time we got to the window, the dog was like out of sight. And then I see this lady stooping down near the bushes, like near the grass. And I was like, what is she doing? And I just kind of was like watching her, and she stood up and she was holding a baby. And I was like, let's go meet a baby. I was just like, let's go. And so we walked outside, and she immediately saw me and went, oh, hello. And I was like, hi. And she comes over and she's like, she was like, she's like, he was born in January, right? And I'm like, oh. There was this checkup, I think around 3 or 4 months. When he was 3 or 4 months old, there was like a citywide checkup. So all the babies that were born in that same month all get like a checkup on the same day. It's like a group thing. Like you get transferred from station to station. They're taking measurements, and we're getting a free like picture book and like different stuff. So all the babies that were there that day were born in January. So I was like, oh, she must have seen us at the thing. And she's like, yeah, I saw you at the checkup thing. And then she goes, what day was he born? Now, just like in English, Japanese has a couple different systems for how to say numbers. So when you are saying what date something was, it sounds completely different from if you just say the number, like the numeral. So I'm like, oh, he was born on the 9th, and which is kokonoka. And she looks at me and she says, kokonoka? Like, and then she says, Q, like 9. Q, like 9? The 9th? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, my baby was also born on the 9th. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you are kidding me. She's like, no. Born on the 9th of January. They have the exact same birthday, and she lives across the street from us. And I'm like, sorry, what? That is insanity. We ended up on the same street, and our babies were born the exact same day. And she was like, I'm home all day, my husband works, and I want to make friends. Like, I really want to like exchange contact info with you. And I'm like, yes, please ring our doorbell any day, like anytime, come over. And right then her husband got home, and he gets out of the car and walks over, and she's like, they have the same birthday. And he stopped in his tracks, and everybody's just like, what is happening? It was crazy. So I'm really excited to get to know this person. I'm really hoping we have some stuff in common other than just having babies born on the same day. But I'm also now like, oh man, I hope I can get some time to like clean the house, because I'd love to like have them over for a play date. Like that would be so great. But yeah, so hope is rekindled for friendship. Yeah, I really hope that we get along all right. Yeah, that would be really nice. It would suck if like they were not friends, you know, like if they like didn't like each other, like that would be sad. Because I really want to make a mom friend, you know. But yeah, it was cool. It was really cool, really crazy. But I guess sometimes when you put something into the universe, no, she has a little baby girl. So cute, by the way. So cute. She was just staring the whole time, like, expressionless, and then at one point put her hand on my shoulder and just kept staring, expressionless. And meanwhile, Wiggles is like fussy and crying and like, I don't know how I feel about this. It was so funny. But yeah, I don't know. There's also a little baby boy on the street. I think is 1 month younger, 1 or 2 months younger. Turn into one of those childhood Fred rom-com animes in 16 years. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That'd be crazy. Just kidding, by the way, I'm been on a rom-com anime kick. No, you're fine. There's also, I don't know how I feel. And this is something that gets talked about, discussed a lot on like parent forums, is like there is kind of a generational or maybe cultural kind of divide between kind of, I understand it's with good intentions, but this playful like, oh, he's flirting with her, or oh, maybe they'll be boyfriend girlfriend, like this kind of thing that's like, it personally makes me a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm like, that's a baby. They don't have any romantic feelings for anybody. Like, this isn't something that I feel comfortable, like, even kind of joking about. Even though I know it's in, you know, good humor or whatever, it makes me feel a little weird. There's also, hi Kana, you know what, I can see something like how as a kid where a baby my age was teasing me saying my mom was their mom. I was like, no, my mom just tackled them. It makes a kid so kind. Yeah, well, especially when they get older, for sure. But also when it's just like little babies, I'm like, they're not flirting. They don't know how to flirt. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's okay, Kino. Like, please don't worry about it. I'm not gonna like get upset at anybody about it, but just internally, I feel a little weird about it. Something I feel very weird about, and this is definitely a cultural thing, and actually, should I talk about this? Yeah, it's fine. There's a thing, I don't know if this is just Japan or Asia in general, or just, I don't know if this ever happens in the States. It definitely did not happen when I was little, but there's a thing that some people think is really cute that I do not think is cute, and you guys can tell me what you think, which is when a toddler / child says to their parent, like, I want to marry you, or like, I'll marry you, or like, mama's my girlfriend, or daddy's my boyfriend, or whatever. Like, that shit makes me super uncomfy. Super duper 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 uncomfy. And the thing is, I've seen it in Japan like several times, and like people just act like it's a cute thing for like little kids to say, and that it's not weird, and it's just, I don't know, like they're like, oh, that's adorable, but I feel really uncomfy about it. And there is a family member who I did not tell them that I feel uncomfortable about it, because I don't want them to be like, I don't want to like start shit, you know. But they were like, oh, like once Wiggles gets older, he's gonna, because like I was having a hard time with him, and they were trying to like comfort me, right? And they were like, oh, well, he'll grow up and he'll say, I'm gonna marry mama, and I'm like, ugh, just like on the inside being like, I sure hope he doesn't. And I don't want anybody to, like, tell him to say stuff like that, or, like, ask him, like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm nervous now about, like, setting boundaries without, like, making people feel bad about, because, like, yeah, I know they're saying it in, like, a nice way, and to them it's, like, a nice, comforting thing to say, or, like, they think it's a cute thing. I don't know. I just the boyfriend girlfriend thing kind of uggs. Yeah, the Mary thing is like a baby who just doesn't understand love, affection, and marriage. Older or an adult is encouraging it. Yeah, it's like I don't want my baby, like, I don't want my son to see me that way, you know. Like, it's not like I think that he actually sees me that way, because he'll be like little, you know, doesn't understand the dynamics of, like, romantic relationships or whatever. But I don't understand adults, like, encouraging that and being like, yeah, that's a cute thing to say, because I'm like, that's I don't know. I feel like, especially because obviously the wrong kind of person can take advantage of that being normalized and be really gross about it, you know? And I'm just like, it just makes me uncomfortable. I think for kiddos, the idea of marriage is just you marry someone you're like, yes, which is why it wouldn't be his fault. It would be very innocent on his part. But, like, the encouragement of it and the, aw, that's cute, like, part of it, I'm like, no, it's not. I don't think it's cute. I was a little girl who would fight my dad to get away from my mom. I don't remember. I don't think I ever had a thought like that as a child. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I had periods of, like, preferring one parent over the other and, like, switching back and forth. But how is this angle, by the way? Are we good? Is the lighting doing okay and, like, all this stuff? I think I never said stuff like that since my dad taught me about stranger danger and bad touch at a really early age. Whenever adults shook like that, I made a ugh face. Yeah, you should. I don't think I got quite the appropriate education on things like that. Like, yeah, I don't want to go into it. I'm starting to feel uncomfy. I feel like it's also okay to tell the child, no, sweetie, mommy's already married to daddy. You'll find someone you really love, you'll marry someday. Yeah, like, but then I'd be like, if he, like, came up with it himself, you know, and it wasn't, like, fed to him by an adult. Like, obviously, there's ways that I would talk to him about it and be like, that's a different kind of love, you know? Like, there's family love, and then there's romance love, and romance love is not between, you know, children and parents, you know? But if it's, like, you know, a family member who's like, oh, you're gonna marry mommy? You know, like, I don't want that shit put in his head, you know? I don't know. I just had really complicated feelings because it was in a text message, so I just kind of looked at it and ignored it because I was like, I don't even want to engage, you know? Not encouraging it, but reassuring them that when it's time for marriage, you'll have someone they really like at the time. Yeah, or if they don't want to get married, that's fine too. Like, it's not the end-all be-all of your happiness, and there's all sorts of relationships. Jesse gets a feeling so complicated. What is that from? Why does that sound familiar? Alright, we are continuing on the hair. I'm doing triangles, yes. Yes, I am. Okay, where is that one? That one is here, I believe. Oh, JoJo. I admit I was kind of scared of coming out as aro ace to my mom at first due to how I was expected to have a romantic relationship. That can be hard when, like, that's the only metric some people have for happiness in their lives, and it's like, it can be a part of it, but, like, everybody's different, you know. I know people who are very happily, you know, single and don't even desire, you know, that. Like, it's, I don't know, it's, but for someone like me, like, it you know, I don't know. You just, I can't understand that. Why did I say understand? Like, understand. I can't understand that myself because that's just not who I am. But I can appreciate that there are people who genuinely feel that way, and I can respect that. And that's all that we're out here doing. Any flavor of human being that you are, whoopsie. We're just looking for just general acceptance. Like, we're not asking anybody to feel the way we feel or live the way we live. Just be chill. That's literally it. And that's something that my mom and I were talking about. By the way, like, I'm really glad that I'm reconnecting with my mom and that she has been chill about stuff and has apologized for things and, like, seems to get it, you know, seems to get the part that, like, this, me coming out isn't about you, it's about me and my desire to be seen, and that it doesn't, no one's expecting you to change how you feel about certain genders, or nobody's expecting you to understand what that's like, because no one's expecting you to change who you are. Like, there's something that there was I haven't watched Drag Race in a really long time, but I remember there was a straight queen on there one time, like straight, like cis man straight drag queen. And there was so much, like, really gross rhetoric that I would see online when I didn't understand it, because it was like, if you understand that sexuality and sexual attraction are innate traits of a person, that it's not a choice, that it's something that you just kind of are born with and are, why would you give shit to someone who's straight for being straight when they chose it just as much as you did, assuming you are, you know, gay or bi or whatever flavor of queer? You know, it was just like, I understand the bitterness at, like, heterosexuality in general, because it's like the norm and the default and all of this shit, and that a lot of people have been hurt, and it's, you know, but it doesn't, it's not an automatic, like, this person is shitty because of this trait. It's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Do you want him to I don't know. Anyway. I'm going off on it. I'm rambling. But it was just, it just always bothered me that it was like, people who are genuinely straight, who have not been convinced that they're straight just by the norms, but that genuinely are, like, they didn't choose it either. So why give them shit? Why give them shit? Like, you gotta practice what you preach, you know? It's ridiculous. Anyway. On the bright side, although she did sulk a little over 0% chance of grandkids, she got over it quickly and said she just wanted to spoil all her pets. Aww. Well, those are her grandkids. Or the pets. Grandpets. I wonder if it's possible that having the baby might have finally driven home that you want to stay monogamous in a heterosexual marriage and be grandbaby. I don't know. I think... Oops. What? How did I do that? I think part of it was that because I went no contact right after telling her that I was pregnant. Like... and then blocked, you know? It was like, I think maybe that time away and not speaking for a long time maybe drove things home. Plus my sister apparently told her some stuff that I had said when I had come out that I was upset about. Because, yeah, I don't know. It gave her time to think about it, and she, you know, she has said that she's happy that we're talking again, and I am too. You know, I don't expect her to completely change her worldview of certain things, but it's, again, I'm not her, right? And I can only hope that she will continue to develop and have that empathy, even for you know, people who are different from both of us, not just because we're family, but because we're human, you know. She calls herself Grandma. The dog goes, "Aw, that's lovely. Doggo Grandma, yeah. Hi, Bee. It's a beep, and it's a flop." Hi, guys. How you doing? Hello. Hey, Jiggity. Sometimes the hurt from shitty people that were default or society norms will cause people to feel the need to retaliate to people even if they're supportive. Yeah, that's where you are kind of shooting the movement in the foot, you know? If you're like, we need allies, and then an ally shows up and you're like, fuck off, you know? It's like, well, what do you expect? People to... You have to let go of some stuff and deal with it in a different way than that, you know? Like, it's like, I got attacked by a dog when I was a kid, and if I automatically, like, it's valid of me to be afraid of all dogs from that point, right? It's not valid of me to demand that these dogs be put down or whatever because of that one that attacked me. I don't know. Maybe that's a stupid metaphor. I don't know. I think I should stop talking. Australians just knew how to rock up at the same time. Yeah, let's go. That and the whole trying to police who's queer enough. Yeah. Because I'm already in a committed relationship and I haven't really been, like, on the scene, so to speak. Like, I haven't really come across a lot of that personally, like, towards myself, but I have read enough stories of other bi folks who have experienced erasure and, you know, and just infighting in this demographic in general, and it's just disappointing. It's like, I don't know. I feel like people sometimes direct their energy in the wrong direction entirely. I'm scared of doodles and just run away. Oh, it's following the logic. Okay, good. Because I feel like I'm just stream of consciousness right now. Just picking up what you're putting down. Thank you. Can make it a bit awkward as a cis straight person who finds himself most comfortable with friends groups that tend to be mostly queer and neurodivergent. Yeah, it's like, if the goal really is inclusion and understanding, tolerance, acceptance, all this stuff, it cannot go one way. It cannot be unidirectional, you know? Like, we have to, even though it sucks sometimes because you feel like, oh, I've been playing peacemaker this whole time, like, why is it my responsibility to teach you, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, maybe it isn't. You don't have to take on everything, but at the very least, like, show others the kind of kindness and acceptance that you want. Yeah, not a great first message, friendo. Please read the rules, try again. I'll argue that there's no one LGBTQIA plus community, and that in that it's kind of a series of incredibly disparate groups under one banner. That's true. That is very true. And even amongst, like, individual sexualities, gender minorities, there's still very differing opinions. That is true. We are people, and people are complex. And it's hard to talk about stuff sometimes when there's just so much complexity. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, also, learn to read the room. Yeah. I find myself having less and less patience for this kind of shit. I'm just tired, you know? Like, the more people act like fools and the more people attack each other, and just the more I just get kind of disappointed in humanity. I just get so tired. But I know that that's not all of the human race. I know that there are plenty of lovely, wonderful people who are genuinely striving to be their best and see the best in others as well, and genuinely trying to improve things for themselves and everyone else, you know. And that's what gives me hope, is when I see those people, you know, fighting for progress or peace or, you know. Yeah, anyway. Well, I'm missing a lot of chat, sorry. That's why I've always avoided labels or saying I'm part of X, just because it comes with assumptions. There's also benefits to it, yeah. Admittedly, I've had a lot of trust issues with folks. Especially lately, I kind of feel like I need to be guarded around folks because there are a lot of self-proclaimed allies who will gladly throw you under the bus or not be willing to inconvenience themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I don't have enough good words. I don't think I'm articulate enough to really express my feelings most of the time. But how did we get here? Oh, we were talking about babies and cultural differences and all that shit. But yeah, so I was made uncomfy, and I'm not sure what to do with that discomfort now, because I don't want to reply to it, because I don't want to start anything. But I have the feeling that at some point, especially when he starts talking and conversing with people, like, you know, I don't know how to set boundaries with this person in particular. They also don't read the room very well. So I don't know. I'm just in my head thinking about what to do in case something happens. But maybe it's a cross that bridge when you come to it sort of situation. I don't know. Get the ick whenever people infantilize me for not always being in the gutter. Yeah, don't do that. You got good words to share? Do I? I don't know. I think I have okay thoughts, but I feel like the words sometimes don't quite come out right. I don't know. Bo's kind of been a bit distanced from LGBTQI plus spaces over the last few years. There's a lot of folk who seem to think certain things are okay without permission. And if you don't join in, they other you, and that's some BS. Yeah, no. Definitely not a monolith. I don't think any group is a monolith. Again, we're all just too complex for I don't know, for things to be easy to talk about or for problems to be easy to solve, you know? And I worry about the loss of nuance in discussion and conversations. I think a lot of things have been kind of... Oh, is there another phrase for that? Because that's not the phrase I want. Simplified too much, and I feel like intelligence or intellectualism is, you know, kind of under attack, and that's very worrying. Like, oops, what did I do? Did I miss a stitch? No. Wait. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, guys, I did something wrong. Hold on. Oh, fuck. What? Wait. Shit. Sorry, I've fucked up somewhere and I'm very confused as to where. Because this is supposed to be one above. Oh no. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Fuck. Oh no! I have to go all the way back there? Guys, we have to go back. We have to go back. I'm so sorry. No! My precious nap time. This hurts even more than it used to because there's a baby in the mix threatening to wake up at any moment. Shit. Shit. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back. Because the loss of nuance can be very alienating, although sadly there's a lot of trauma and folks feeling perpetually on guard. Yeah, it's exhausting when you're always in fight or flight mode. Which is why I want to keep this space, if certain people are still around. You know, politics free, discussion free. Like, it's okay to discuss things every now and then, but like, if things get too heavy in here, I want to lighten things up because I want this space to be comfortable as possible. And like, sometimes you need to turn off for a little bit because the deluge is, I mean, it's a deluge, you know? You want to just chill and not have to think about shit for a minute. There's a big belief in online spaces a few years ago that taking nuanced position meant you were copping out. That's such a small... Oh my god. How are you copping out by having nuance? What, like, people will be like, oh, you're on the fence. Like, you're not taking a side. And it's like, sometimes it isn't black and white. Sometimes it isn't all or nothing, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Let's change subject, maybe. I don't know what to talk about. I'm such a good streamer, you guys. I'm so good at streaming and just talking. You know what was really funny? We were in the car the other day, and I don't know, I was in a silly mood. I just started rambling about something and just kept running my mouth. It's like talking a lot but saying nothing. And hubby was like, damn, like you can really just keep going. And I'm like, how long I've been streaming for a long time. Like, you kind of have to be able to talk without saying anything sometimes to fill the silence. No, you don't have to fill the silence. I think there's comfort levels for chat and there's comfort levels for the streamer, and me filling the silence is more for me than it is for you. For sure. Okay, where did I fuck up here? Exactly. Nuance on my internet? Full screen and post pockets only allowed out at certain times. It says one bad thing goes back in fucking jail. I love that. You are so good at talking though. Jessie voices pure code. Oh, Bo. That's very sweet of you. Tell the people who just came in about your mama friend again. Oh my god. Wait. Who didn't hear it? Raise your hand if you didn't hear my mom's story. It is a wild story. Argue that being autistic can be a huge boon for streamers because you can go, okay, chat's quiet time. Chat's being quiet. Time to info dump. Hell yeah. Okay, this is wild. Should I start from like the very beginning? Like what was like the context of what was happening? Oh, I did an extra pair of stitches. I see what I did. All right, I know what to do now. So I was kind of feeling a little bit sad that like I don't have any friends nearby, and I was thinking like I really wanted to meet like some parent friends, but like the only places I could find in our town you have to like drive to, and I can't drive yet, and hubby's not always available to do stuff like that, so I was just kind of like, oh well. Yesterday hubby forgot the silly thing I was gonna tell you. Oh, it'll come to you. Gotta channel your info dumping skills. Yeah. Bo did a speedrun event once, got to a bit where Bo needed serious time and spent that entire section just info dumping about some nonsense. Talk about special interest is better for focus and silence. Yeah. So yesterday, baby was getting fussy, and I saw a dog walk by outside, so I was like, let's go look at the dog, and then by the time we got to the window, the dog was kind of out of sight, and I was like, well, damn. But I noticed a woman kind of kneeling, looking at the grass or the bushes, and I was like, what is she doing? And she stood up and turned around, and she was carrying a baby, and I was like, okay, let's go meet a baby. Let's go back outside and calm down and maybe make a friend. I don't know. So we go outside, and immediately she's like, oh, hi, your baby was born in January, right? And the reason she knows this is because there's like a citywide baby checkup event, and that we went to a couple months ago. Okay, let me look at this really quick. And so all the babies that day were born in January, and she saw us there and recognized us in our neighborhood. So I'm like, oh, so she's like, yeah, I saw you at the thing. And I was like, cool. And she goes, what date was your baby born? And there are different words for numbers in Japanese. So I said the 9th, and then she looks at me and she goes, the 9th, as in 9? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, my baby was born on the same day. And I'm like, shut up. I'm like, you're kidding me. She's like, no, they're born the same day. That is insane. Exact same day. Crazy. Baby twins. Exactly. So she's got a little girl, who's super, super cute. Yeah, I was flabbergasted, and she was like, I'm home all alone all day, like my husband works, and I really love to exchange like contact info. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm making a mom friend right now, when I was just hoping for that. And she's also really excited about meeting us, so I hope we can see each other and exchange our contact info. I really hope we have some things in common other than babies, but if the babies are all we have in common, that's fine too. Oh, hi, Leanne. Hello, come in. Shut the front door, lady. I know, right? It's crazy. So crazy. Yeah. This is the level of nerding out, Bonnie. Oh, you guys nerding out over there? Yeah, I'm excited to make a friend. It's, let me see if I can, hold on. My screen was covered. It's a high five for you, a high five for me. Oh my god, this is a small space. A bye five for everybody, LGBT, bye five. Just for you. Yeah, I'm really excited to get to know her. And her baby. Her baby has a really cute name, too. I really wonder what the kanji is, but yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, okay. Oh, I mean, I'm glad I noticed before we got too far away. So we could run back and unpick stuff. So there's a couple of spots that I really don't have the heart to go back and fix. Maybe after I finish the whole thing, if they're still bothering me, maybe I'll go back and fix them away from stream. But there is a missing, I almost said a missing pixel, basically a missing pixel right here. It's supposed to be a dark blue one right here. And then over here there's a spot where a light blue and a darker blue are in opposite, like switch positions. I don't know how it happens. It just, I get distracted, I guess. I don't know. It happens. But it's fine. Okay. This isn't the silly thing, but also silly. I find it peculiar that the restaurant dedicated to gyoza just gave me naked gyoza with mushy insides that only tasted of bouillon cubes. What? Meanwhile, the ramen place I frequent has these delectable gyoza so crispy with eel sauce and kewpie mayo. So I'm now the weirdo sitting down and ordering 3 plates off the appetizer menu and leaving. No, that's not weird. That's not weird. If they have dope gyoza and you come just for the gyoza, that's fine. That's fine. Don't let your social anxiety tell you otherwise. Nobody's looking at you for doing that. The kanji for Bo's name should probably be Ongak Tengu. Am I right? Am I reading that correctly? Is that Tengu? Why are you? You're a music Tengu? It is Tengu. I knew it. So you wouldn't do it based on sound? Tables are pretty private, so I don't feel that weird. That's good. Good. Bo goes to Pizza Hut just to have 4 plates of garlic bread sometimes. Oh, hell yeah. I miss stuff like garlic knots. Like, when you get pizza here, it's like, you already got bread all over the pizza. Like, they don't offer, like, garlic knots or breadsticks or anything like that. And even though we have Domino's here, they don't do the garlic crust like they do in the US, and it makes me sad. Makes me real sad. I also had an ad for Taco Bell today, and it made me angry. How far away we live from Taco Bell. I want a Taco Bell. I mean, I shouldn't be eating Taco Bell anyway. I'm trying to eat healthy lately. Been doing pretty good, at least with breakfast. I've been eating overnight oats every morning, which is good for you. Oats are good for you. Kind of remembered the silly. Bring it on. Hit me with the silly. Bo doesn't know enough about Japanese naming conventions to pick some proper kanji. No, you're good. Generally just spell first name in katakana and then do surname with literal translation kanji. I see. It's fun when you kind of play around with, because each kanji has at least a couple different readings. What is going on here? What are you doing? What is this? Is this a tail of something? Hold on. There's a thread sticking out here. What? Huh? Oh, it just came off of some other thread. Okay, I don't know why. It's like my floss was shedding or something. Kay! Thank you for the 17 months! Enjoy your egg howdy. But yeah, you can make all sorts of fun combinations with kanji. Hello! How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for the subscribble. What am I doing? Why does Nintendo do such great, like, easy listening? Like, bossa nova and shit? It's, like, legitimately good. Apparently one way to do Bo's name phonetically sort of translates to the House of Crime. I doing? Oh, it's hard when the stitches are black. It's almost hard to see. Earlier this month, we were dealing with a mouse that got in. I got it on camera. It was actually a tiny, cute little guy, so my landlord set up some traps that would allow us to catch him and free him elsewhere. But the stinker didn't go in. So it went from, oh, he's so cute, so I feel bad, but he has to go, to leave. Calling the exterminator. The little guy decided to use the stove like a dance floor, poo all over. Kana, I don't know who treats dance floors like a toilet, but maybe we need to distance ourselves from those kinds of people. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's funny. Oh no. Just got back from a yarn fiber convention. I learned to dye wool. That's dope as hell. That sounds super fun. I hope you had an amazing time. I would love to deep dive into fiber crafting or fiber arts, but I feel like it should come later in my life. I don't have time. I say dance floors. I walked in and bouncing and tumbling on the sofa. I see. It was just funny, the combination of he treated it like a dance floor. It got poop all over it. I'm just teasing a little bit. Just a little light teasing. It was so much fun, but now everything weighs down is pain from all the standing and walking. Take a good rest. Get some good comf. Speaking of fiber, just this very day, we finally got fiber internet. Let's go! Speaking of fiber, that mouse pooped all over the stove. I'm sorry. Can you guys tell I've lost my mind a little bit? Just a little bit. I'm gonna have a sip of water. I think maybe my brain is drying out. That's some good shit. I wasn't gonna say it. Well, I did. Probably bedtime's now. Okay, Bo. P.S. Jessie was great. No, you. Have a good look and have a good eeps. I did lose my mind because we had to quarantine the kitchen floor like a week after. Oh, that's hard. The kitchen is not usually something you want to have no access to. Especially for a week. Damn. My dad once told me that when I was really little, he heard me talking in the bathroom by myself, and it came in and I was speaking to a dead mouse on the floor. I do not remember doing this. I do not remember it at all. But that's what he said happened. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Jesse, is this that marble you lost? I think mine had like little swirlies in it. Yeah. I only lost one marble. Not all of them. Just one. Just the one. On the bright side, the landlord said he'd deduct the exterminator cost from my rent. Oh, that's nice. It's gonna stop by on the weekend, fill the holes, exterminator point. That sounds like a good fucking landlord. Hell yeah. I will keep hunting for the one with the swirly. Thank you. Thank you. I really like to have my marble back. I hope nobody stole it or ate it. Or stole it to eat it. What? I don't know. Don't ask me to explain my nonsense. I don't have an explanation. There isn't one. And that's just how it be. To be fair, he's also probably glad I caught it before an infestation. That's true, too. But also, it sounds like he's just doing his job properly. If you could explain it, it would then be sense. Exactly. You get it. Kay gets it. Wiggles is also getting slightly better. If you didn't see the announcement in the Discord, he's also getting slightly better at allowing me to be beside the playpen rather than in it if I hang out with him in the pen for a while, and then I just kind of, if he's in a good mood, sometimes I can just kind of step out and sit down at my desk and do some stuff. He actually let me get some work done the other day, and I was like, thank you so much, baby. I love you. I mean, I love you anyway, but I extra love you. For talking about babies and kitties, there's an unfortunate non-zero chance of a marble ending up in a mouth. Don't put that in the universe. Also, we don't own any marbles, so... Ha! Take that. Guys, my morning started out so terribly. My day's going pretty good now, but when I woke up around 4-ish. I literally came in, said hi to hubby, got an update about baby overnight, sat down at my desk, had not even made coffee, and I hear Cake start horking in the hallway, and she starts throwing up, and I'm like, no! And then right after that, as I'm getting up to go address the barfing situation, baby starts crying too, and I'm like, oh, please. I just want some time to wake up before I have to deal with all of this. But we're fine now. It's all good. Had a phone call with my mom. Baby went down for a nap. Everything's fine. Jessie never had any marbles to start with. It's true. It's true. I am not the owner of any marbles. There are no marbles in my house. Marble status, non-existent. Caring for both babies right off the bat. Yeah. Yeah. It was just... I was just irritated because I also did something stupid. I woke myself up with an alarm at midnight to try to nab a spot for my driving permit test, and almost pressed submit before I realized that the date that had opened up was a Wednesday, and I can't book on Wednesdays because hubby has interpretation on Wednesdays, and so wouldn't be able to take me down there. And so I woke myself up for nothing, and it could have been solved with a simple check before bed. I could have slept through, and I just felt stupid for doing that, so... Cake practicing the ancient cat art of horking it into his shoe. Except, nah, just on the floor, but I know what you mean. If she had the opportunity, I'm sure she'd do it in a shoe. Okay, how do I want to do this? Do I want to go up first? Yes, I do. I think. Beauty of that Siamese cat I had as a kid who loved baths was no hairballs. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cake does a thing. I think she eats too much or too fast or something. And then she just throws it up. Wait, this is one more over, I think. We're running out of floss, so we will have to make a swap. She was a pretty princess. Remind you of the fact. Oh, we had a Siamese cat. It was a Himalayan Siamese, so very fluffy. Her name was Tofu. She was absolutely a princess, but like not in a snooty way, but in an actual like demure, dainty, like just prim and proper way. She didn't demand anything of us. She was a sweetheart. But yeah, I'm excited for the potential friendship that may be happening on my street. Looking forward to hopefully grabbing a spot for my permit test to start that process all over again. Whoa, giant dragonfly. Oh my god, you guys. So bugs have been hitting my back window a lot. They're just like, punk, punk. They just run into my window at night. I think because my light's on, and so they're attracted by the light. So I hear this ptunk, and I look up because I'm like, oh, another bug. And I screamed because I didn't expect there to be something really big on the window. But it was a gecko! And I was like, oh, hi! Like, I screamed and then was like, oh, cute! I guess they jump because I went to go take a picture. I took a picture, and then he hopped. He jumped to the side, and I was like, whoa! I didn't know that they did that. But yeah. She didn't even know the concept of hissing, was deeply confused when a stray in a window hiss. What a sweetheart. She's like, what's your problem? Yeah, he was so cute. Little curly tail. I was really excited. I could probably show you guys the... Oh wait, no I can't. Because my phone. I forgot that I need my phone for my face to work. That's a sentence that would not have made sense not that long ago. I need my phone for my face to work. Can we do real talk confession time? I need to get this off my chest. My dad recently sent me a couple of my yearbooks from school, and I was looking through them, you know, going down memory lane and all that nonsense. And then I opened up my 6th grade yearbook, and this, I just want to somehow put some, pay some penance put some penance into the universe, if that makes sense. The things that I wrote in that yearbook, I was so embarrassed. And I showed hubby and I was like, I was a little asshole. Like, what the hell? I'm really not proud of this shit. I know I was only, 11 or 12, and I should probably try to be forgiving of my young self, but I was just kind of disgusted. Above a bunch of children's photos, I had written reject. And this is not who I want to be. It's not who I think I am today. I had written reject equals too popular. Like, if I considered them to be a popular kid, I wrote this nasty message above their photo. I understand that, like, some of those kids kind of acted like bullies at the time, but now as an adult, I also understand that a lot of them came from really difficult situations, economically, like, family-wise, like, and I was very, very much kind of an uppity kid, and this just really, I disappointed myself. Like, I think for a long time I've tried to present myself as, like, a kind, caring, empathetic person and a good person. And these little notes that I had written about real people, like, just, it felt terrible. It feels terrible. I still feel terrible. I wish I could go back and at the very least apologize. I don't remember if anybody saw these notes or if I'm the only one up until this point who ever saw them. But damn, dude, like, that's a really shitty thing to do. Like, it really grosses me out. And, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to share that because, I don't know why. I just felt like I should, share it. Maybe in the interests of being perfectly authentic, saying, like, you know, even if I am fairly consistently empathetic or try to be kind now, like, you know, I'm not a perfect person, like, nobody is. But it also, I don't know, a growth moment. I don't know, is it growth? I don't know, like, cause like I catch myself too, even now, like, having judgmental thoughts or, you know, unkind words, you know, pass my lips sometimes. And I feel like hubby's pretty good at calling me out on things, you know, I guess I did, but I feel like, I don't know, it feels kind of, I don't know. Again, I wish I could go back and tell these kids, like, hey, that was really shitty of me. And I'm sure it's not the only thing I did that was shitty, even though, like I said, I saw myself in this positive light, like, or I at least tried to frame myself as being a good person when I was really kind of spiteful. Some people unfortunately never become empathetic and would curse the same people they did in elementary school the same way. Yeah, I don't understand that, because, like, I feel like as you grow, you should at least be able to see, you know, like, the circumstances that kids, innocent kids, you know, are affected by and influenced by. And yeah, kids shouldn't bully each other. Kids can be taught to be kind and empathetic, but, like, sometimes they are just not in the right situation. They don't have the right adults modeling, you know, good behavior. They don't have the right support for whatever troubles they're going through. Like, you know, I made assumptions about these people when they were children, you know, and took out maybe my own insecurities on others, and in a very kind of ugly way, you know. It doesn't matter if I never said it to their faces. I wrote that shit with a ballpoint pen, you know. It's like, I don't know, it just made me feel really gross. I think that kind of stuff still affects me in that, like, I sometimes wonder if I am putting out an image of myself that doesn't match the way I'm behaving, and, like, how to change those thoughts or behaviors more permanently so that I'm not, you know, being an asshole. I think there's a lot of people in my life I wish I could go back and apologize to.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate your face. It's Cinnamonies! Welcome, raiders. If you are new to this stream, hajimemashite, my name is Jessie. I'm a silly little queer lady on the internet making stuff
I'm also a fresh, brand new mama to a little 8-month-old boy. And he's sleeping right now, so we're stitching right now. How's it going? How was your stream? Playing Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Let's go. I hope you had a great time. Welcome in, Berry Blue Mark. How do I say your name? Chalamius? So sorry. And Cinnamonies, of course. Welcome in. Hello. Hi. Hope the little sweetie sleeps soundly. He's been conked out for a little over an hour now. Oh wait, no, an hour and a half. Hour 45. He's been asleep for hour 45. That's pretty damn good. But yes, we are working on a big old cross stitch of the moon goddess, Chang Er. Oh, is it a Chalamius? Chalamius. I need a phonetic guide. Let's go. Thank you so much for rating. Cinnamonies, if you gotta raid and run and do some self-care post-stream, please do. I know that life, so take care. But you're welcome to sit and hang out if you want. Whatever you want. No! You can't give me that sort of freedom. I need direction. I'll be completely lost. You must say it super French. Ha ha ha. Chalamius. I don't know. Guys, if you're French, I'm so sorry. I mean, I forgot how to say sorry. I can't believe I forgot how to say sorry in French. Fuck. What was it? Ah! Chala, he chala. 何が起きても気分はヘロヘロカッパチャラポポヘチャラチャチャ胸がパチパチするけど元気だまスパーキーHi Star, how you doing? It wasn't fuck, but that was It wasn't fuck, but that was a good guess. Oh god. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me good. Oh, Kino got me right in the heart. Oh shit. That was funny. There you go. This first half of my name. Chala. Oh, is it Chalamew? Chalamew S? Oh my god. Did I thump the camera? I'm so sorry. Whew, I just lost my mind. I also remembered more of that song than I thought I did. Which is a testament to how many fucking times I sang it at karaoke. I am bonked. Star went and bonked you. Replace the N and Muse with M and you're pretty close. Oh god, okay. Muse. Chalamuse. Chalamuse? Chalamuse. Chalamuse. I'm feeling very silly now. 何が起きても気分はヘロヘロカッパチャラポポヘチャラタタ胸がパチパチする騒ぎ元気玉スパーキーじゃんじゃんじゃんじゃんSpacky! Fucking, what is that emote? I love it. Spacky! That's so good. Exactly. That's the tone. That's the vibe. I love watching people try to pronounce my nickname. I'm glad that it brought you some entertainment. Hi, Sassy! All around me, yeah. Sassy kumquats. How are you doing? Oh my god, I haven't laughed like that in a while. Whew, I needed it. I missed streaming so bad. I hope that this is like something I can count on, this like mid-morning nap. Because it's happened a couple times, so I'm hoping that it's a regular occurrence. Because I'm really enjoying being back here and actually feeling like myself a little bit more right now, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, my tummy hurts a little bit though, and I don't know why. Why does my tummy hurt? We're gonna be so bad because Bubba learns how to play solo. Yeah. But then he'll probably also want me to play with him at some point too. Like if he starts talking and like requesting things, like I don't know. He might. It depends on his personality, right? Like whether he enjoys playing alone or whether he wants company, you know? Excuse me. I also don't know if me constantly talking is going to affect how independently he plays. So far, it's only been like me quietly typing away while listening to like some kids' music while he plays. So we'll see if me constantly chatting away is gonna change his mood any. Okay. Is that all? Okay, this is all. So we're just crossing stitches now, yeah? I think that's all of this color. We're gonna be super back when he gets into preschool, but that's gonna be a couple of years away. I wonder what the future holds for my particular brand of content creation, which is I don't want to put too much effort into. I don't like thinking about algorithms and SEO, and that's probably not a good sign that like I don't like thinking about the things that you probably have to think about to be successful. But I still would like to do, it's like I want to do part of the content creator job, but not all of it, and I think that's just me being lazy. Yeah. There's so many things that I'd like to try to do, but especially now that I've got a son, like, I think I might need to rethink how I approach everything. I don't know. I have an itch on my wrist. Scritch, scritch, scritch. I feel ya. Yeah. I don't remember. The last time I touched my Instagram was probably... It was for Children's Day, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like 4 months ago, and it was just to show off my baby's hat that I made him. So I was like, look, I'm still making stuff.
Ah, thank you so much for the follow, Berry Bloomar. Welcome in.
Only so many hours of the day. Yeah, and so many of them are dedicated to keeping my baby alive now. Or entertained. Which is fine. It's just... I didn't know how much time I had before I had a kid. Like, I often thought I didn't have a lot of time already. And now I'm like, oh my god, I had so much time. What was I thinking? What was I thinking in terms of like, not what was I thinking, why did I have a child, but what was I thinking, why did I think I had so much time? I didn't have so much time. I can't talk. Kino, have you found my marble yet? I think I need my marble back in my brain. Boop 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 beep boop bop beep bop beep bop bop. Scooby dooby doop bop. I really also would like to get back to my kimono content. Like, I still have 2 videos that I filmed before I got pregnant, like in the tank. In the tank? In the can. In the tank. That I haven't edited and uploaded. But I feel like I should probably use some of my after baby goes to bed time to edit those and upload them. Still working on it. I'm checking the kitchen now. Thank you. He went to make sandwiches. What kind of sandwiches? When was the last time I ate a sandwich? Probably had one of those kind of mid sandwiches from the grocery store. All right. Is that it for this color, or... Nope, we have literally 4 stitches on the other side over here to do in this color. Oh, and then it's part of her eyes. We're not doing the face until the very, very end. I'm leaving her face for the end, and you know I'm gonna live stream it. I cannot finish this piece without you guys. There's just too much history. Avocado, lettuce, tomato sandwiches, ALTs. As opposed to BLTs. I see. Man, I'm glad that I'm not an assistant language teacher anymore. I might get eaten. Okay, can we... How long is this? That is a different color. That's this color. That is not this color. We only have 4 stitches to do, so I'm gonna check on baby really quick. Let's look at the monitor. Oh, he eep. We're gonna have the ALTs for lunch. No! Have mercy! To serve ALTs. How many of you are that old? Oh no. Did I jinx it? Did I jinx it by turning on the monitor? Oh god, he's rolling. Is he just getting comfy? Hold on. Okay, he might not be awake. I think he's just rolling over. He's just getting comfy. Okay, I think it's fine. I think we're okay. Oh god. Though he has been asleep for almost 2 hours, so I'm just thankful that he's napping at all. Skibbity bop doopity. Chalamuse, thank you so much for the follow. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Hope you have a nice, cozy time. Thanks for coming at all. Also, if you are following over here on Twitch, you get a free stream avatar down at the bottom of the screen that you can earn gold from sitting in stream and just kind of accumulating channel points. You can use those to get gold to dress up your avatar and play games and stuff, and it's super fun. So take a peek down in the About section. There is a panel that you can check out. I think enough people have stream avatars to where it would be pretty recognizable. You've probably seen them around, but if you haven't, go check it out. Sometimes I forget to tell people that that's what's happening down at the bottom of the screen there. You guys are my dolls. You get a little doll. Go check it out. Now I've got Chala head Chala stuck in my head.
했잖아, 했잖아.
Oops. Did I fuck up the camera? Are we okay? Sorry. The camera's quite low. So, like, it's really close to the tapestry, so I end up, like, hitting it. You're not the only one, and I am not sorry. Right. Game recognized game. There was something else in my brain that I wanted to say, and I could not access it. It was, I think I just want to say, like, fair. Oh! Baby waketh. He is rolling. One moment. Yeah, he's grabbing his pillow. Is it pillow wrestling time? Here, I'm gonna turn on the sound monitor. Okay, we're gonna let him chill for a little bit before we bring him in here. Okay. I believe we have one more brown and one more black. Oh, that's not black. What is that? That is... Which color is that? Where is it? It's down here. 3021. Okay, we've got this brown. And... You know what? I'm gonna set these aside because... Oh! Is he upset? You upset, Bubba? Which part do I want to do? I think this side is pretty much finished other than the flowers. Oh no, we have a couple of spots here. Okay. Should we just hang out with baby? Wait a minute, is he going back to sleep? Wait, he's just lying down again. Oh, no. Are you gonna sit up? He can't decide what he wants to do. Pumpkin. Maybe I should go get him. Do we want to... Let's see. We can hang out with baby and then I can see if he'll let me come back and stitch. So we'll probably just do some chit-chat. We'll do some chit-chat until... Oh, pumpkin. Here, I'm gonna... Well, that works. I should have been doing that the whole time. I'm gonna go get baby. We're gonna come hang out in the playpen a little bit, and then I will see if I can sneak out of the playpen to start stitching again. So I will be right back.
Hello! I'm back with baby. I'm going to get into the playpen. And we're just gonna hang out for a minute. You took a big nap, huh? Yeah. Ah. How was your sleep? Wanna tell us about it, Wiggles? Wanna tell us about it? What'd you think? What did you think of your nap?
He, when I walked in there, he just had a big old smile on his face, and then he looked at me and went, ugh, and I was like, what? And then he burped.
That was cute. It was really cute. You're very cute. You still sleepy? You rubbing your eyes? Yeah, Mama will stay in the playpen with you for a little bit, and then you think you can let Mama do some stitching? What you think? Yeah. Remember all your toys in here? Oops, you dropped your passy. There you go.
He's been so sweet lately, though. I think he's just generally happier with his increased mobility. He stands every day.
Yeah.
Up in his playpen, he's learned how to pull himself up to standing, and yeah, I think it's just generally made him happier. And so there's longer periods in between, like grumpiness or meltdowns, which is fantastic news for his parents. You know, it's still hard sometimes, you know. I think it's especially hard when I'm low on energy, either physically or emotionally. It can be hard to deal with, and like little things. I feel like it must be a hormonal thing. I feel like my emotions are intensified kind of similarly to how they were when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was a teenager, everything felt huge. Everything felt like the end of the world, you know? And I feel like that to a degree now, being a mom, and it's like, that's not something I expected, just to feel that intensity again. So like little things that should not be a big deal can be like ruining, like just ruinous for my mental health. But then when things are good again and I can see with some clarity, I'm like, damn, I did not need to go off like that, you know?
Oh, yawns.
We do like good news for the parents.
Yes.
I've been freed from the frustrations of being stationary. Fear me, baby, probably. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Have a good lurk, Chi. Hello. Oh,
Guess who's here? Did you hear who's at the door? Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Come say hi. Say hi to your brother. Hello. Hello. Look, Bubba. It's Kiki. Yeah.
man. He loves cake so much.
Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Have a good lurk, Kay. Kiki-chan. Kiki-chan.
Yeah. She do like saying hi to her brother. Yeah. Yeah. He smiles so big when he sees her. She just kind of ignores him.
Kiki-chan. Kiki-chan. Why'd you have to throw up this morning? Are you feeling okay?
She's also just getting older, so I wonder if that also has to do with, you know, her throwing up time to time. Like, I try to give her as much attention as I can, but, you know, I gotta take care of my son. Why are you licking that paper bag, weirdo? Wiggles is like, I can relate to that. I put stuff in my mouth all the time. fact, I'm putting stuff in my mouth right now.
What you got?
You got a buckle? He has this little soft, bumblebee-shaped, like pillow thing it has buckles on it, so you can strap it on. It's like a little backpack, but it's a soft bumblebee. It's meant for like when they're like toddling around, so if they fall down, they don't hurt their head. But he hates wearing it, so I just keep it in his pen as a toy. Hi. And he keeps sucking on the buckles.
What? What? What are you saying? Good. Yeah. You wanna get Mr. Elephant? Grab him. Get his ass.
My cat eats cardboard. Yeah.
Yay! You got him. Good job. You did it.
Good job, baby. He has a new pair of Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was a brand new sound that he made, and I'm so glad it was on stream. He's never said hoe before. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. He hasn't made a new sound in a long time.
Hoe? Do you hear me? Hoe?
Oh my god, can somebody clip it so I can go back and listen to it over and over? I would really appreciate it.
That was really cute. What are you saying? What are you saying, Bubba? Hoe.
I forgot what I was saying before he caught me off guard with hoe.
What? Just that?
What was I saying? We're talking about cake, eating cardboard. I don't know. Alright, she left, so I'm gonna close the door. I don't want to wake up hubby. He's unfortunately lost the ability to sleep through literally anything now. Like, he baby cries can wake him up.
Yeah. Papa's a papa now. Papa's a papa now.
Yeah. He doesn't like wearing the bumblebee backpack, so he just, delicious, nutritious cardboard. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I can't read chat. It's too tiny. My eyes are too bad. Also, I have... Oh my god, I can't read. Something and can't clip right now. That's okay. I can also probably clip it later.
Can I go read Kino's chat? Because it's too far away from Mama. It's too far away.
I have limited handness. Okay. I was like, I couldn't figure out what I was looking at.
Someone play with the buckles?
Okay, I'm trying to gauge when would be an okay time to leave the playpen, but I want him to feel comfortable enough. I want him to get enough time with me.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. You took a nice long nap again. Thank you.
I have never clipped and I'm not sure I'd get it right. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it, guys. It was just really cute. I wanna be able to replay it.
Yeah, because you're so cute. You're so cute. Sweet boy.
His hair is starting to really grow out too. He's just growing and growing and it's crazy. My phone keeps serving me up, like, because I have so many pictures and video of him.
Yeah, you do.
it randomizes them and like kind of sticks them together. So like I get things I took of him like a week ago next to things when he was like 1 month old, and it's just like my heart, like, who is this baby? You're a completely different baby from who you used to be. Ah, it's becoming a little person. Yeah. What are you doing? Wanna blow some raspberries? I do have the VOD. I do. I can go back and click. It's all good. Hey, Bubba. Maybe don't grab that stuff, okay? We've got plenty of toys down here. Hi, cutie. How's it going? Just love the way he sits sometimes. It's just so cute. I wish I could show him to you. But I don't really want him to have a presence on the internet. Hubby and I were kind of talking about it a little bit yesterday because so many people have suggested to us that he become like a baby model because he's that cute. We keep getting these comments, and we're talking about it a little bit, and we brought up him having like an Instagram or something, or like a social media, and I'm like, I don't. I think that's where I draw the line. It's like I'd be okay if he ended up in like some advertisements or something, but like I don't want him to be internet famous. I don't want his picture like on the internet until he is old enough to decide that is okay with that, you know? It's hard because like it feels a little hypocritical because I also consume content of other people's children. Like I will watch cute little reels or videos of babies doing cute things, and I love them. But then I think like, you know, I don't think if he did something similarly cute, I don't think I would put it on the internet. So I don't feel comfortable with it. So like, am I contributing to what I feel is like not a great thing for very young children by watching and enjoying this content? Like, I don't know. I feel very conflicted about it. Like, the closest I will get with him is just having his voice in the background, you know, but like, I'm not comfortable putting his face out there, you know. You never know who's watching, who's looking, and it's just, I just want to protect him, keep him safe, you know. He won't be old enough to consent to that for a while. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What's the internet? What's the internet? What's a computer? What's a social media anyway? I don't know how to navigate this world. Like, it's so different from the one I was a child in. And I think that is something that probably every parent has to struggle with, is like the world changes so much from when you are a child. Like, it was very, very different when my parents were children, when my grandparents were children. It changes so much from generation to generation, and now I'm not sure how to navigate it, you know. Like, how am I going to teach him to not get addicted to his phone or games or something when I have a problem? When I struggle to put my phone down, you know? And I'm not going to do as I say, not as I do, because that's ridiculous. You know, so I guess I gotta get my shit together.
Is it okay if Mama does some stitching with Chat? Is that okay?
No, you want to climb on Mama?
No, you can't leave. You're a toy too. Yoisho. You want to jump? No. You just wanna stand up? Oh, Papa, are you getting snuggly? Yesterday he was lying down with hubby, just like kind of chilling, and he doesn't usually do that. I don't know if he was just extra tired or if he's starting to develop like a desire to cuddle. Oh, what? But it's really sweet. It's just hard sometimes when we have things we gotta do, you know. I got stuff I gotta do. All right, Pumpkin. Mama's gonna go sit in her chair. Is that okay? You wanna play with the ball? You got the ball! Look at that! It's the ball! Go sit in her chair, okay? Oh, it's hard to leave him. It's hard to leave him in the pen. I gotta get him interested in a toy first. What are you doing? Okay. Mama sit in her chair? Is that okay?
It's time to test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I'll be right here. Hey.
Okay, we're gonna try. We'll see if he tolerates this. We need to do, which part do I want to do? I actually think I'm going to shut the curtain back here because there's light shining through the part that I want to look at. Okay. I want to do this color. 3021.
Hello, sir. What are you doing? Hi, Pumpkin.
He's standing up next to me in the playpen.
You wanna play with some toys? Hello. 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 Green tea. Green tea.
I don't know why. Yesterday I was drinking some green tea. Drinking some green tea.
Green tea.
And he thought it was the funniest thing when I would look over at him and say that. And then he kept asking me to do it. He's still laughing about it. I'm not sure why. But it's really cute.
Green tea. Wait. Green tea.
It's entertaining him though.
Green tea. Green tea. Green tea. Green tea. Green tea. Green tea. 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 Tea.
not looking at me, bud. Green tea! Green tea. Let's see if I can stitch and play with my son at the same time. Hi, Diggy! I've got some water. Thanks for checking. How you doing? Baby! Baby! Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! I've been okay. Green tea! It's just gonna be me saying green tea over and over again. That's what this stream is devolving to. Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! I'm also getting whiplash. Like, my neck is gonna start hurting from looking back and forth all the time. Is that so? You want to say more about that? Hey, pumpkin. Green tea? Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Green tea! Green tea! Green tea! This is nice. This is nice. Being outside of the playpen and him not throwing a fit. This is what I thought it was gonna be like when I bought the playpen. Not realizing that he was gonna refuse to let me leave. You're being a good boy. Green tea. Green tea. Green tea. The stuff that he finds funny is such a mystery to me. But I guess that's par for the course. Whoops, wait. That's wrong. Oops. Okay. I need to do one more. What? Hey. Oops. Uh-oh.
You okay? You're okay. You're okay, hun. Yeah, you can't stand on the towel because it'll slip out from under you when you fall down.
So, baby doesn't know physics. Baby don't know nothing about physics. Whoa, what? You sure about that? You sure about that, bud? What? Green tea! Hi, Bobby. Hi, green tea! Green tea! Hello, green tea! Hi, baby! Green baby! Green baby? I said green baby. You're not green. Baba! Hi, Frankie.
I love you. You need to play with some other toys? Mama's gonna stitch, okay?
You say that they've have books now. Baby's first book on general relativity. Yeah, I've seen Baby's first quantum mechanics or something. Yeah. It's I have to look. It's a high five for you, a high five for me, a bye five for everybody, LGBT, bye five. Just for you. This is like such a small space to do a bye five in. I have to check every time to make sure my hands are on screen. That's a long title. Hello. Hello, Pumpkin. Baby, you got a whole basket of toys right behind you. Hmm. Hey, yeah. Do you want me to grab your basket for you? Do you want me to grab your basket for you? No, honey, I'm not trying to pick you up. Come here, look. Look at this. You got a whole little basket of stuff. Check it out. Check it out. Look at this Totoro. So I wonder if it's because I'm sitting here and talking. Maybe he can't ignore me as much. Or maybe he's just not as into his toys at the moment as I'd like him to be. I don't know. Oh, no, there he goes. I spoke too soon. He's getting into his basket. Excellent. Love to see it. Oh, guys, this is like night and day. Do you guys remember back in January, February, March, when streams felt so fraught and I was so stressed out and anxious and just having a really difficult time? This is I'm much better. Not perfect. I still have mental health issues. I have personal issues, you know, but in terms of baby care, yeah, it's like night and day with this guy now. Oh, what? Green tea. Green tea. Pumpkin, you can play with some toys. You can play with some toys. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, I've seen the quantum physics one before for sure. Childhood essentials, exactly. Everything you could possibly need. Finn, lurking on mute. Here, have self-care checks. Thank you. Lurking on mute, so I'll just give a big ol' heart. I am actually not shrimping. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Whoops. You take a little bit of a tumble? You okay? He's fine. Drink checks on cooldown. Never mind. You're good. You're good. What's up, honey boy? Hi, Pumpkin. You just want some reassurance? I'm still here. We'll play with some toys. Hi. Hey, puppy. Mama's gonna stay here, okay? Mama's right here, though. I'm not going anywhere, alright? Mama's right here. Sweet bean. Oops. Okay, it seems like he's doing okay with a little bit of reassurance. So far so good. I think we are currently training him. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We are training this guy to be okay, to be self-sufficient and secure. Hello. Hi. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? What are you playing with? You trying to yoink that? That's part of the playpen. It's not going to come off. But it doesn't come off. Doesn't matter if you pull on it, it's not going to come off. If you yoink too hard though, you might fall down. I don't want you to fall down, okay? You got toys. It's okay. Mama's right here. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of a reset and sit in the pen with him. See if we can change his mood. All right, baby. Here comes Mama. Here I come. Yoisho. Yoisho. Here I am. How's that? Feel better? Can we play with some toys? Whoops. You okay? Oh, honey boy, you alright? You're okay. You're okay. You wanna play with these guys? Look. Maybe this is how we train him, is like every now and then I come back and sit in the playpen with him. Just so he knows like I'm still here and I'm available. And if he's really upset, like I can still join him. Yeah. You feel better now Mama's in your playpen? You got a side dog? He's so cute, you guys. I wish I could show him to you. He's so cute. He's just holding Psyduck and with one hand and then kind of playing with Psyduck's hairs with the other hand. Hi, pretty boy. Guys, he's gorgeous. I love him. I love him so much. I feel like this kind of love is painful in a way. It's like it's a bittersweetness for sure. I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna grow up. You're gonna grow up and away from me. But that's natural. You're gonna become your own person. You're gonna go from 100% relying on me to being able to fend for yourself. And...
Oh. No, don't touch Mama's toes, please. No toes. No toes. No toes. No toes. You're such a precious little guy. You're just a little guy.
In response to green tea, I suspect the E sound is just inherently entertaining. Yeah, I think he likes it. It's like high pitched. Green tea! It's also probably because when you do E, it kind of makes you smile. Green tea! Now he's asking for it again. Green tea! Green tea! I'm trying to reach out. I'm so sorry, but he keeps asking for it. Green tea! Having a good giggle at some of the other 4 baby books. Oh yeah. Wow, that's a lot. Kids these days gotta know these before kindergarten. Case in point, I, a 40+ adult, must announce I'm clean when I get out of the bath or the shower. I love it. I love it. Listen, I think we don't ever really grow. I think we're all the children we used to be, just in adult bodies. You know? Yeah? What'd you think? I'm clean! Yeah, something that he finds really entertaining is when I start really low in pitch and climb up, and also like get physically closer to him as I do so. It just yeah. Our kid selves don't. Sorry, I need to get closer. Kid selves don't disappear. They just get loaded down with the adult stuff. Yeah, it sucks. I definitely am for sure Star can attest. I don't need Star to attest. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. We'll probably stream for about 45 minutes, and then I gotta go wake hubby up to get some lunch. Or maybe I can do that and then. I'm trying to think of baby logistics. Because we could probably keep letting him sleep while lunch arrives, and then maybe end stream when lunch is here. We can keep hanging out with Bubba. Who's that in the mirror? Is that your Who's that? Hello. That's a big smile. That's a big smile. You want to grab the mirror? You want to get it? Get it. Yoink it. Oh. Yay! You got it! Totta! Kagami o totta! Kagami motta! Kagami mochi! Cutie pie. Every so often we gotta dig them up and air them out. Our kid selves? Whoops! You are losing your balance so often. Gonna be amused if his first words are green tea. Green tea. Green tea. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Pyong, pyong, pyong. Whoops. Pyong. Huh? Do you want to say something? Want to say something in the chat? He's had his binky in the whole time.
He's just been going chupa 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 chupa. Chupa chupa chupa. Chupa chupa pium pium. Chupa chupa pium pium. Chupa chupa chupa. Chupa chupa chupa.
Took it out and put it in the other way. Sometimes, so he has a little ring that hangs off of his pacifier. He's doing it right now. Sometimes he sticks the ring in his mouth instead of like the nipple part. So it just sticks out and it looks so funny. It makes my mom crack up.
You're so silly.
Oh, nice burp.
Oh, excuse you.
My younger siblings, the first words was hurry up. Because they heard mom saying it to us big kids so much. I think a baby's first pronunciation of that word would probably be
Guinchy.
You're doing it again. You're sucking on the ring part instead of the...
You're so silly. You're a silly little man. I love you. You want a hug? I'll give you a hug.
Hug and a kiss. A hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze.
A hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze.
A hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze, please.
A hug and a squeeze. A hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze.
Hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze.
Hug, a hug, a hug.
Give me a squeeze, please.
A hug and a squeeze. Hugs a day, keep the doctor away.
30 hugs a night is out of sight. Bless you.
40 hugs at noon makes you walk on the moon. 50 hugs an hour gives you hugga hugga power. Hugga hugga power.
A hug, a hug, a hug.
So there's a song. I used to have this cassette, like a little tape cassette. When I was super little, maybe 4 years old, maybe. That had a bunch of kids songs on it, and I only remember a handful of them. But one of them I remembered was So it's weird, Kay. I've never heard that song, but I'm telling you the story now. I did hear Hippopotamus Rock. Well, hippopotamus rock. Well, hippopotamus rock. So I knew that song was on that tape, and I looked it up, and I found it on Spotify. And it's by the same people that did Hugga Hugga, but I never heard Hugga Hugga before. But they also did Rock and Roll Teddy Bear, and those were the 2 songs that I found on Spotify that I recognized. They have a bunch of other fun songs. We listened to Pizza and Hugga Hugga and Uh-Oh a lot. But I don't know what the tape was, and I wish I did because I want to hear the other songs that were on the tape. But it must have been a compilation because yeah, I couldn't find any other songs that I recognized from Rosenschantz. Is that their name? Rosenschantz. They have a bunch of really fun kids songs. But it's funny because I listened to that tape so much when I was really little, and now that I listen to at least a couple of the songs from it with Wiggles all the time, like hubby is learning songs that I used to listen to. So like I'll hear hubby singing Hippopotamus Rock around the house, and it's just such an interesting feeling for something to be like unburied from my very early childhood to now my husband's singing it and he's never heard it before, you know?
Good. What you got? A Pikachu? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I see.
But yeah. There was a kid song. Sorry, I gotta get closer. I sit too far away. There was a kid's song that one of my elementary school teachers would play. It went, dandelions never roar, not even once for fun. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Hi, Papa. No, I'm not going anywhere. It's okay. I'll sit in the playpen with you if you want. I just want to sit closer to chat so I can read it. Can I sit here instead?
Okay. This should be a better spot.
I gotta pee really bad. Are you gonna let Mama go to the potty? Hello. Oh, goodness. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Tiger lilies never growl, and dogwoods never bark. That's cute. Row, 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 row.
Ooh. Sweetie pie. Stop.
Oh, he might be getting hungry. I just realized.
Alright, should we go get lunch? Can you let Mama finish up the stream? Do you want to finish up stream with Mama?
Yeah, I should probably. Whoops! I had embroidery thread on my leg. Wish I could remember who sang it. Yeah, I wish I wonder if I can do enough sleuthing to find out what else was on that cassette. Because I know that there were other songs, and I know it would be super nostalgic for me if I could find it again. But I don't remember what the name of the cassette was. I just remember, Hippopotamus Rock stuck in my head so well that I was able to look it up. But I can't remember what the other songs on there were. It must have been a compilation of a bunch of different artists. But yeah, I'd really like to find that cassette again.
What you doing?
So basically I think this is what, oops, you okay? I think this is what I'm gonna be doing with streams, is on the days, because I don't know if he's gonna do this every day, but on the days that he takes a nice chunky nap, I'll just go ahead and start a stream, and we will do like we've been doing here. We'll be going in and out of the playpen and hopefully teaching him that it's okay to play by himself, and that nothing's gonna explode, that he's gonna be alright. But yeah, this is basically what we're gonna do. I think I like it better than, I think it was a really fantastic idea to show crafting footage, but sorry, I'm organizing my thoughts. I think the issue was bigger than stream in terms of like what was bothering me. I think what was bothering me was that I couldn't leave his side at all. Not even to use the bathroom or, clean something up or check the mail or take out the trash. That overall thing was just bothering me. It wasn't that, that stream wasn't working, because technically it was. I just really wanted a solution that involved me actually being able to get away from him for a second. Because I think I get overstimulated as well. So now that he seems to be, at least somewhat consistently taking a nice nap during the day that I can almost count on, that feels good. Even if I can't stream, even if I just have to work or something, it feels good to just have some time to myself a little bit.
Hey.
I love him to pieces, but, I'm still a person outside of being a parent, so that time is really important to me.
Either way. I love you.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. If he will let me...
Will you let me leave the playpen to finish stream?
Okay. I'm going to stand up for a second. So let's go see if there's somebody we can raid. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm really excited about finishing this piece. I'll probably I'm so sorry we're finishing up. Thank you for 59.
Pirouette into the space.
Oh my god. Hell yeah, do your pirouettes in here. I hope you are doing lovely. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. We're just about to end, but I'm gonna be trying to stream the rest of this process. I will likely keep working on the hair at least, and maybe the flowers in her hair off stream, but I really want to save the face for stream only. So rest assured I'll be keeping that for you guys to watch. Yeah. Things have been bananas. Just popped in to say, hey girl, hey! What's up?
Wiggles, you want to say hi to Joopy? Say hi to Joopy. Oops, you dropped your passy. Oopsie. Can you get it?
Go get it. Alright. We're going to find a raid target. Please go ahead and copy one of those raid messages for me. And we're going to take off. If you are watching on YouTube, I apologize that I have nowhere to send you. I don't think anybody's watching right now, which is fine. That's okay. YouTube will eventually. That's the end of that sentence. YouTube will eventually. Let's go to twitch.television and see who's around. Oh, we got a bunch of friends. Oh god, we have a bunch of friends. Let's see. It's a good problem to have, is a bunch of friends. What are you? Woo! Hi. Ooh. Let's go say hi to Odessa. I think it might be her birthday? Yep. We're gonna go say hi, happy birthday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you so much. Sticking in there with me when things have changed so completely here. I really appreciate you. I hope that I'll be able to be back here more often. I hope that we have more time as Wiggles grows to dedicate to crafting and making things, and I also hope, I hope that the situation regarding shipping right now gets resolved. I know shit's wild out there. It really bums me out that I can't send anything to the US right now. But we'll figure it out. I'll look into things. It's not like anybody was clamoring to buy anything from me at the moment, but if I want to get back into that, I gotta figure out a solution for that. So I'll look into it. Thank you guys for being here. And Lurking to say thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Working on my first big essay. Your lovely background noise while tippy tapping away at the keyboard. Thank you so much, Chig. You get that. I was gonna say get that bread.
Greeting!
Anyway, we're gonna go say hi to Odessa. Go say happy birthday. Oh, bye-bye, Kay.
Greeting!
Okay, I gotta go entertain my son. Alright. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Be a doll for me. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you guys in the dollhouse. Green tea! Again real soon. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, night, honey. Green tea.